Welcome everyone to Leading Ladies, a conversation with me, Lucinda Lilly, and Melissa DeMarco, and rotating guests who are leading in their professions and in their lives. We will focus on the property management profession as that's what we know, but our goal with this is to celebrate and promote female leadership by simply opening the door to these leading ladies.
To start our very first conversation, let's talk about leadership in general. There are tons of studies about leadership styles, new and old. None are perfect, but I think recognizing your style and that of others can help develop each of us as a better leader. Lucinda and I joke how opposite we can be, but it works in our working relationship. So we took a quiz from USC. Lucinda, what leadership style did you get?
Melissa, as it happens, we're not so different after all. I tested as a strong postmodern leader, just like you. This style leader develops new methods for solving problems by dismantling status quo. We understand that leadership is both an art and a science. We create cultures of adaptation and cooperation and the ability to transform society and realize human potential. We thrive on empowering people to overcome uncertainty and work towards solutions. This also tends to lend itself to transformational leadership.
Interesting and kind of surprising. I would have guessed you might have been more of the servant style. I found this analysis interesting, especially last year when we did a complete company reorganization. We literally said, we have always done property management one way and we cannot continue to do it that way.
So knowing our leadership styles now, what do you think is the most challenging part of being a lady that leads?
You know, a lot of people talk about the glass ceiling and breaking through it. I grew up in a home that was very clear in the message that I could do whatever I wanted if I worked hard and gave it 100%. So I guess for me, it's probably balancing the emotional stereotypes that come along with being a leading lady. That if I'm not smiling, then I'm bitchy or unapproachable. Or if you get sensitive about something, it's not that we're passionate, it's that we're two emotional women that can't control it. What do you think?
Great observations. I too grew up in a home that supported that I could do whatever I wanted. You know, I dismissed the idea of a glass ceiling all of my life until I attended a conference of leaders in property management and realized I was one of very few women in attendance. With an industry that is dominated by women at the C-suite level, I appreciate women like Alex Jacque, Cindy Clare, and Cheryl Gray, who are paving the way for leadership that levels the playing field. Melissa, what does being a leader mean to you, and why are we doing this series?
Being a leader to me is second nature. Coming from the athletic world, I don't really know how not to lead. Leading a sports team and leading a professional team are very parallel. I'm excited to learn more from our Leading Ladies series, what leadership style our guests tend to be, and what it means to each of them to be a leader in their industry. How about you?
I'll quote Dr. John C. Maxwell, "Leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less." You know, Dr. Maxwell is internationally recognized as the best leadership speaker, trainer, and author in the world by Inc. magazine. While I have always exhibited leadership tendencies, I recognize the need to continue to focus on personal growth in order to continue to grow my leadership ability. Leaders are called to create an environment of trust so we are able to add values to others. So, Melissa, let's wrap this up. Give me a quote on leadership that resonates with you.
Okay, the one I picked is, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Your turn.
I like it. Mine is, everything rises and falls on leadership. Everything. So with that, we'll see you all next time with a very special guest for more Leading Ladies.